you.
Hey everybody, here again, another one. Demir, check out Shows I Would Hate to Live In by Derek FDB. Off the rip, I see Pennywise in the thumbnail. I'm not going to Derry. Not only does it have Pennywise, but it's based in like the 60s, 70s. I've actively told myself if I have access to time travel, I'm not going back further than like debatably 80s, and that's a big debatable, but hey, I guess let's go ahead and get into this.
You know, growing up, just like movies, I always wanted to be on TV. And again, not like on TV, more like in the show. But now that I've wised up, I realize
What's a show you would actively even want to live in? I'm not gonna lie to you.
These shows would be terrible
Name one.
to live in. And that's what we're going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some shows I'd absolutely
I can't name one that I actively want to live in.
Don't worry, I know everyone doesn't watch every show, so I'll try and tell you everything you need to know before I explain why I'd hate living in them, all right? And in the end, I'll go over one of the shows that I would not only hate to live in the most, but also a show I've been meaning to talk about for a minute. And without further ado, Chainsaw Man gotta be one of the worst
Chainsaw
shows
Man.
And I'm saying this
there's
as someone
devils
who loves
everywhere.
this series. Like, I really do love it, bro. The
Also,
movie made me
just
cry.
happen
Bro,
if Makima
please,
finds you.
please
just
keep
get
me away from
sniped.
the show. Before I even talk about it, let me give you the rundown.
I didn't see
like
the movie.
said.
I saw
If
the
you've never
first
seen it,
season. back
Chainsaw
when it
Man is
first
an anime
dropped.
where we follow this teenager named Denji, who after getting murked by some Yakuza members, comes back to life with the ability to release chainsaws from his body and become the devil
like
hunter.
crazy
And you
origin
see,
story.
That's where the problem lies in this show. Not the chainsaws coming out the body thing. Oh, that probably would hurt though. But the devils. The world in this show is full of them. And
Yeah,
these
like,
things
I'm not
are
living
the
in a
worst.
world that has
The
things
devils
that
in
look
this
like
show are
that.
pretty much human-hating, human-eating monsters that come from fear. Human fears. Each one of them being a different concept. Concept? What do I mean? Well, let's take for example something I'm scared of. Dolls. I don't rock with them, and neither do a
We're
lot
gonna
of
have to
people.
find
on Earth.
Annabelle
I
or
ain't
something.
alone. And in the Chainsaw Man world, this fear we have for them would be enough to create a doll devil, but only one. You
Literally
follow?
Annabelle.
So now imagine that whole process I just said, but for like every single thing ever. I mean it too, everything. A car devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people are scared of it. But that's not even all of it,
Dang.
because since
Satan,
the devils in
stop
this world
spawning
come
these
from
soldiers.
fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. New Conjuring film drops, Ghost Devil gets stronger. Inflation
Yep.
goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger.
Yep.
Ceasefire happens, Israel devil gets weaker.
Message.
It's such a cool
Wow.
power system, but like, I'm admiring it from a distance. I don't want to live there. It would be terrifying. You don't know when they could randomly strike. Imagine you just chilling at the crib one day in the living room, minding your business.
And then the random,
Oh, wow. It's a really nice day
yep,
outside.
bomb.
The gun devil just sneezed and blasted away your crib in 5 cities. And they don't even gotta be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get packed. You're human.
Yep.
And in that situation, dying
I
wouldn't
imagine
even
they
the
can't be
worst part.
shot.
It's the aftermath. It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me. Did they say what got him? Yeah, they said it was the cheese devil. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably could. And that's not even me mentioning devil contracts. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I love this show, but Chainsaw Man is horrible to live in. But I'd
Bro,
rather
that
live in
frame
Chainsaw
is still
Man
crazy to
than to
me.
live in...
Quite literally, the only way anyone want to live here is if they had nothing to live for. Like, if you hate your life and you have nothing left to live for, that's the only way I could see you wanting to live there. I mean, wanting to meet the character is cool, but at the same time, I mean, we don't know if they can get out yet. That's the thing. I know the last episode it said that. I mean, it didn't really say anything. It just kind of was left ambiguous of what the heck was gonna happen afterwards. If you can get out of there, I would go in there. But if you can't, I wouldn't risk it because I have way too much stuff in my life that I love.
Some of y'all may know this show, some of y'all may not, but the ones that do know, for as
If you're just gonna
vibrant
get like a
and as
random
colorful as
body
this show may
too,
seem,
like
it has a dark undertone. Like, this show is prison. This show is an indie animated show.
not to mention if you lose your freaking mind, you get sent to a cellar.
The Amazing Digital Circus. They put on these headsets one day and were transported into the game, and now they're stuck. So it's kind of like Sword Art Online, minus you know the weird brother and sister stuff. And I think the reason for
The
this
what?
one is pretty straightforward, guys. Why would I ever want to be in this
What the heck
situation?
happened in Sword
Why?
Art
If
Online?
I'm in here, I'd literally be trapped. Trapped as a goofy looking video game character, which by the way, can one of y'all draw me as one? I want to see what y'all think I look like. With no memory of my name and forced to
They're
go
gonna draw
on
you as like a
daily
freaking
adventures by
janitor or
this
something, not
lunatic
gonna
AI
lie to
that's
you.
running the circus. This junk is horrible.
Or a
And that's not even
mechanic.
all of it, because if, or should I say when, I eventually lose my mind in this world, I'll abstract, which is pretty much the equivalent of death.
What?
You become a
It
giant
was so
digital
random when I just saw
monster,
him
and they pretty
naked
much
for
toss
no
you in the
reason.
basement forever. This place is terrible, and that's just episode 1 stuff. When you combine that with the stuff we learned in the latest episode, man, this place is purgatory. Only bright side about this place is the people you're stuck with are pretty chill. Like hanging
Yeah,
out
like
with
they're the
King
only
Urazuma
good
would be
things,
dope.
that there's like
And
chill
there
people
might
around
be a
you.
way to get out. I know after the latest episode it's not looking like it, but I still believe. Unless it's like that one Black Mirror episode where instead of being a real person trapped, you're actually a copy of someone real, but just in the game. That'd be messed up.
No. I didn't even watch Welcome to Derry. I've only seen clips. Mind you, I didn't even want to fight Pennywise back when people said that they could beat him 1v1. Now, why the heck anyone said they could beat Pennywise back in 2016, 2018, just because I have to not be scared of him? Do you know how much it takes to not be scared of a demon actively in front of you? I'm not talking like fighting back against demons. No, I mean that thing is a monster. He can literally transform into your worst fear, and you have to try not to fear that. And you have to try and do that within the time span of him actively trying not to kill you. Like, no, bro. And this is his highlight reel.
So I just finished watching
Like, this show's
the show,
basically
and
just his
let me tell you
highlight reel
something.
back in
If
the day.
I'm
Like,
not
no.
stepping a foot in Chainsaw Man, you couldn't get
Like,
a
it's literally your
follicle from
dad's
me and
lore,
Derek. Before I
but-
even get
but
into it, if
Pennywise.
you don't know, this show in simple terms is a prequel to the movie It. You know, killer clown named Pennywise likes to eat kids, but just based in
Like,
the
look at
1960s,
that!
where we learn a little more about him and, you know, see what this goes up to before the 80s. And the special thing about this show is this is the first show on the list to have multiple reasons why I would never ever want to live there. First of them obviously being this dude Pennywise. A lot
Yes.
of y'all may know I've spoken about this guy on my channel before.
Satan's
saying how
greatest
I beat the white
soldier.
off his skin and bully him to death. But y'all, I don't know what happened in those 20-something years.
Yeah,
between
it's
this
different
show
now,
and
isn't
the
it?
Movie, but this dude in the show is way more terrifying than in the movie. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but this dude glued down those 20.
It's literally him
He's
back in his
washed.
prime
The difference
time.
is insane. Like in the movie, yeah, he'll do some scary stuff, like transform into a creepy painted lady
What the
or
heck
a
is
giant
that?
lumberjack statue. But in the show, this guy will shapeshift into your deceased mother and make her give birth to you again.
Actually kill me. Actually just freaking if I ever have to, mind you, I was a C-section, right? Me and all my siblings were C-sections. I'm not going to live. I'm not going to be Stuart Griffin in that one episode of Family Guy where he got rebirthed. I'm not going through that. I'm too big, okay? Not to mention, I'd be scarred for life. If he did this and let them live, that's worse than just killing me. Actually, just kill me.
Oh, what the y'all see what I mean? This dude in the show is different. Stuff got so scary for the kids in this show that these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise.
Dang.
Like, this is ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that? Point is, if you
Wow.
living in Derry and this dude got an eye on you, just hang it up, bro, because it ain't even up to you. You gotta just pray this dude thinks you won't taste good or he's just not hungry today. And that's another thing that's bad about this. Since you a kid, even if you go and tell people you seen this dude, they not gonna believe you. You
Never.
a kid, and it's the 60s. Even if
Yep.
you tell your parents, they ain't gonna care.
Like, they
This
wouldn't
is
even
Cold
listen
War
to you
times,
in
baby.
modern
World War
day.
III got
What makes you think they
90
listen to a kid in
seconds.
the
You got time to worry
60s?
about your kids. But that ain't even the worst about Derry, because even if you don't run into Penny, like I just said,
1960s.
let's not forget, this show is based in the 1960s, which, in my opinion, might be even worse than dealing with Pennywise. Because aside from the fact that there wasn't
Like, bro,
much to do in the
segregation, I
60s
think, was
besides, like,
still in
I
somewhat
don't know, smoke
effect back in the
cigarettes indoors.
60s.
Let's remember, these
I don't remember when
times
it was
were not the
abolished,
safest for
but,
color.
like,
And this show
the
showed
dang
that
near was still in
very
the 60s.
clearly. Like, I already knew how bad the racism was back then from what I learned in U.S. history. But seeing it on the screen, bro, these
I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember when it was like outlawed,
shockingly
but it was still
racist.
active. I want to say in the
dive into it
60s.
too much, but if you want to know how bad it is,
I'm not that good
there's
with
a scene in the
history,
show
y'all,
where
I'm
this
sorry.
one guy gets wrongfully accused of murking 3 kids, and when he's given an opportunity to clear his name by just saying where he was the night of the incident, He refuses. Yeah, he refuses
What?
in fear of getting into more trouble, which just had me thinking,
What the heck did he do?
What could this guy have been doing that could get you into more trouble than triple homicide? You want to know what he was doing? Hanging out with a white woman. That's all he was doing. Well,
yeah, it was either you go to prison or possibly get a death penalty, or you actively get either you get wrenched. You get wrenched, but just replace the R with an L and take away the R, I guess. But now you're gonna get wrenched, and you're probably gonna be burning at the same time because a black man with a white woman in the '60s. Now they're gonna wrench you, and they're gonna laugh while doing
than just
it.
hanging out. They got a little more buddy than that. And she was married. But still, that probably has some of y'all thinking, why wouldn't he just say that? An affair is clearly not worse than murking 3 children, right? And you're right. That would definitely not get you in trouble.
In modern day, yes.
Today. But in the 60s, if the wrong group of white men get wind that their abusive buddy's wife had relations with a black man, they grabbing a phone book, grabbing a rope, grabbing their robe, and then after that, they ride at dawn. Yeah, this junk used to be a death sentence. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Like, killing someone because your wife wants them is already stupid enough. But doing it off the basis of race is just even more stupid. Because does that mean if it was a white dude sleeping with his wife, he would have just been cool with it? Ah, go ahead, honey.
Or he probably would have just shot him.
Yeah, keep me out of Derry. This place is the worst.
Like, if it was a white guy, I think they might have still killed him. However, I think they would just shoot you rather than about to do you like Jesus Christ on the cross. Like, nah. It's gonna be bad.
The crazy part is there's even more messed up racist stuff that happens later in the show, but I don't want to spoil. So when you combo that with freaking Pennywise, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. I'm still whooping the movie version of him though, don't get it twisted. But the show version, if he had my friend Hodges like he had that one dude in the first movie, and I told him to give him back, and he told me, no. Yeah, keep him, bro. I'll make new friends, it's good. And now, for the show that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute.
Okay, what's this one? Yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna, no. But then again, I'm in Georgia. Would that still apply to me since I'm not in Indiana?
No need to.
I mean, I'm going to assume they're going to have me be in
show
wherever they're at,
now, look,
because that's
really
the whole
like
point, but still.
But as much as I like it, as much as it's been beloved for years, and I mean years, this chunk has been out since I was in
Wait, this is going to be him talking about the 5th season, because I literally just saw the Zephyr video about it.
To now, I'm freaking 6 years older than them. That's crazy. As much as I like it, if I had a choice, I'm not living in Hawkins, Indiana.
Never.
From season 1 through season 5, this
Demogorgon alone would
make me move. So many problems. It's not even funny. Season 1, you got a Demogorgon, which is pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got demo dogs trying to eat you. Season 3, you got the Mind Flayer, town folk possessed by the Mind Flayer, and Russians after you. Season 4, you got Vecna, who's pretty much the one running the whole operation, going after you. And then season 5 is just season 4, but he's stronger now, and everyone got 25% cornier. This is horrible. Dang. And the main cast is the ones that had to deal with all of it. And I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like how the heck are you in middle school about to start the war effort?
Whether it be death or me running away, I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down every season and I'll tell you every moment I would have called it if I even made it there. Season
Demogorgon
1,
alone got me.
And the gang find out Will is missing and find his little girl near where he went missing, and she got superpowers. Yeah, deuces. Peace out. Unless it's me getting those powers. Peace. Season 2 will start doing that hallucinating, neck touching stuff in front of me. I'm out. I'm out. Especially if I ever see him cough up a slug.
Yeah, like what the heck is that?
And season 3. See, season 3 is unique because at first it'll seem like everything is smooth. You know, it's the summer, 11 closed the gate last season. Milfs is chilling at the pool and stuff. We good. But the second I see we got Russia involved in our business,
and a Mind Flayer,
a world
decaying
superpower
people
is involved in our business. Season 4, I don't even gotta see anything really.
No,
I probably won't even make it to Vecna.
That clock will forever be a meme.
Chrissy's body after what Vecna did to her. Yeah,
yes.
I think I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. And then season 5, man, after the stuff we went through in season 4, anything is enough.
Season 4 had me stressing out when I first watched it.
Coma. So the second I hear Dustin say some corny stuff like, "I want to see Vecna's heart on a platter." Are you serious, bro? What are you gonna do about it? I'm
exactly.
And that's just being in the main cast. Even as a regular,
I mean, apparently I did something about it because he's dead.
Not a part of the main cast. I'm not willing to be here because if I'm not in the main cast, that means I don't know anything about what's going on in this world.
You're completely left in the dark.
Imagine if I'm in season 4 and I hear that Vecna clock. I'm not gonna be prepared. I won't even know what's
You're
going
gonna
on.
think about
I'm
on
gonna just be like,
shrooms.
hey, that's a neat looking and it's gonna be like that every
I
time.
actively got jump scared. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter what situation I'm in. A main cast member, a main cast parent, a civ. If I'm in Hawkins, Indiana,
Like, bro, imagine the mind flayer walking around. You didn't know what the heck that thing was, and you got caught by rats and then taken down under.
I'm gonna just get freaking slimed out by Henry. So
yes.
It don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be honest.
Now, why the heck he did that? I don't know.
Upside
but
down Vecna stuff, I still don't want to be there. Not only would I, let's be honest, probably be a nerd, so I'd get bullied, but also there's a chance I'd be friends with the main cast, and I don't want to be friends with the main cast. Yeah, it might sound crazy because all of them seem cool.
Yeah, because literally anyone gets involved, whether you're their age or adults.
These dudes are some snakes. Who would want to be in a friend group when you got dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend, and dudes like Steve who's trying to take Nancy away from Jonathan, who originally took Nancy away from him? You think I'm gonna be cool with these dudes? You must be out of your mind.
That makes sense.
In this friend group, especially if it was like the Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy situation, I'd be pissed. I'm too insecure for that. Let my girl bandage up her ex how Nancy was bandaging up Steve last season in the Upside Down. I'm gonna be heated when she come back. You like him or something? Why you just let him bleed out? And you might say, oh, that's only 2 or 3 people out of the whole group. And to that I say, that's 2 or 3 snakes too many. Let me put it like this. If you had a batch of 10 apples, right? And out of those 10, 2 or 3 of them could take your girl from you, you probably not buying the batch, are you? That's all I'm saying. I'm not willing to take the risk. These dudes cannot be my homies. Still love y'all though. At the time of recording this,
I mean, if he takes her from me, that ain't my friend or my girl anymore. Like,
maybe it'll give me more reasons to want to live there. But I have some predictions.
Like, if it's my girl, there shouldn't even be an argument whether she would even take the deal.
Kind of a genius. Starting with a crazy one, someone's gonna die. Not for real though. I think Robin.
No, apparently
Steve
no one
are
died.
Probably gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see it coming. Robin and Steve are too beloved, and they can't keep Steve in the show, bro. He's gonna take Nancy away from Jonathan. Number 8.
Low key, I thought someone was gonna OD die until I heard no one did.
For giving us the most boring episode of the entire show. I'm still standing by it. That episode was boring. I actually find it funny that after her review in the last episode of Volume 1, all of a sudden,
came back.
Hella people like this episode. Like a bunch of y'all just came out the woodworks and said, "Yeah, the most boring, most random episode in the entire series that had no point."
Low key, I think I remember that
years
one.
Later,
I don't know what actually happened in that
always
episode, other than Eleven just, I guess, being a rebel for some reason.
Vecna good. Honestly, I think that's the direction they're going in. The way he was looking at that cave makes us feel like he has like some dark memory with it, and I'm not here for it. Okay, I don't want to sympathize with someone who killed mad kids, unless it's like Darth Vader. You know, that's a little different. That's pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over in this video, and y'all know what to do. Comment down below which show you thought was the worst, and comment down below some shows you'd hate to live in. And don't worry, this video is definitely getting a sequel. I could talk about this all day. Make sure to join the Discord, follow my IG, and moral of the story. Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside.
Yep, gone. Yeah, anyway, dang, what's a show that y'all think I could actually live in? Right? I don't, like, literally the only ones that I can name, quite literally, are just all like the children's education shows. Because in children's education shows, there's not really a chance you could die or end up in the situation. I mean, if you pick Dora the Explorer, yeah, you get kidnapped daily, but at least you'll be safe and you'll know what to expect every single day, because apparently a fox doesn't know when to stop. A troll apparently just wants your drip every single day. And I guess other random creatures can walk and talk. You know what? It's a bad time for everybody, no matter what you pick. Never mind, I take that back. Anyway, that was it for this one, bro. Hope you have a good day, and God bless.
Yeah, boy.